Hello and welcome to the preceptor training video for eValue. This topic is about the milestone semester evaluations. So the milestone semester evaluations are completed at midpoint in the clinical rotation and at the end. So if this is a 16-week, you'll complete it somewhere in week 8, before the end of week 8. And you'll also complete it before the end of the semester, their time with you. If it's an 8-week rotation, mainly immersive, then you'll complete it at week 4 and week 8. So with this evaluation, you will get some kind of email that says evaluation is ready for you to complete. You can also log into your account and come to the homepage. It'll look something like this. You can either access through evaluations or complete the pending evaluations that you have. As you can see, I've got quite a few. And there is another way you'll complete evaluations, but for this video, we're going to be working on this preceptor evaluation of students. So it's at the very bottom for me. And it'll either say mid or final. Mid is the middle, and final is the last one of the semester. So some things I want you to pay attention to is that you have the correct time frame here, that you're looking at a current semester rather than possibly some old ones that didn't get completed that might be sitting in there. If you think you've been assigned the wrong one, also make sure it's the right student and the subject, then you can easily suspend it and it will send me a notification that you've suspended it. Or if it's one you don't think you need to complete, maybe your colleague is completing it for that student, something like that. Feel free to use that suspend button. But what you're going to do is you're going to use the edit evaluation button. Now when you enter this, I want you to take a look at the general format here. Each individual milestone that you're going to complete goes from 0, being critically deficient, all the way up to level 5. Many of our students, and what we're trying to focus mainly on, is that they're reaching a level 3 before they leave our program. So if you have a first-year student, they're probably going to be in these lower levels, and feel free to use these half marks if you feel like they kind of fit in between the two categories. But with these milestones, it gives you a descriptor of, what we're expecting out of that milestone. And so 3 is they're ready for unsupervised practice. You feel like you wouldn't need to supervise them, and that they could do this on their own if they were certified and licensed appropriately, right? And that they could go out and do this without any supervision. So that's kind of our 3. With every milestone question, there is this box for you to fill out comment section. So maybe if they're critically deficient, simply because you haven't observed it, then you can put that here and just say you're not observed, or if they're doing really well, this is a great place to kind of explain more deeply and with greater detail, good, bad, of why you graded them the way you graded them. And I highly encourage you to use this. So as we scroll down, you'll see that there's a lot. I don't want to put too much pressure on you to complete it in one sitting. Feel free to print it out and look at it over the course of the semester. But when you get to the bottom, you will see a save for later. So please utilize this button. I wish we could put it higher. But as you're completing, if you get half of it done and want to save it for later to come back, you can do that and enter it the same way we entered this evaluation previously. Also, when you're done, you simply click submit. But as you work through these, please let us know if there's any that don't apply to your setting. We're hoping to continue to work through which of these are best for each setting and make them more setting specific. So I'm going to go back out and just briefly explain. You can, once you've completed it or before you complete it, you can always click this view or print button, and it's just going to give you, whatever you've graded them on, and it'll give you that summary that you can print it out. You can review it after you've completed it to go over with the student.